Hi everybody, it's Hannah Makes Four, and I'm back with my birthday doll, Saige. And I wanted to do a review about her, how I feel about her before I took out her meat hair out of her meat dress. So I wanted to get this video up to show you, and this is probably the last, other than a couple few odds and ends, of what I got for my birthday. Try to keep the camera stable. So this is Saige. I went through about probably 7 boxes of Saiges. Me and my personal shopper did to find one that had eyes, and hair and just coloring that I really liked, that I thought looked really, really good. I really like her eyes. They looked really even. The color is very unique. She has very little gap on her neck, very little like puckering on the cloth of her neck. Here's her outfit. Of course, everyone's probably seen Saige because she's the girl of the year, so there's been plenty of reviews on her. So this is just kind of what I noticed about Saige. Her fingers, and I don't know if it's just my Saige or anybody else's, but her fingers are a lot, like you can see I can squish them. And like other dolls, like this is Elizabeth, her fingers are not squishy at all. They're really hard. So she kind of reminds me of a Pleasant Company earlier, like kind of a white body doll that her fingers can squish like that. Here she's moving. But I don't know if it's because she has a ring on or what. I'm going to set her down on the floor. But I found her fingers really squishy. Another thing, see if I can get her hair, is everyone, of course, has been talking about her hair color compared to Felicity's, which is why I'm near my Felicity right now, because I'm going to turn them all around and let you decide for yourselves. So I'm going to get my other Felicity and I will be back, and I'll have the lineup of all their hair. Okay, I'm back with the lineup of red hair. Now, over here we have my older, probably around 1995 to 97, I'd say, Felicity. Saige is in the middle, and then we have Felicity like circa 2011 or so, right before she was archived. So one thing, when I see them all lined up like this, it's always going to vary because hair is always going to vary from Felicity to Felicity and to Saige. But Felicity's definitely looks lighter to me in color, a lot lighter, and brighter. Where Saige's, you can see, is more like a darker auburn color. It's so hard to stand her up because she's so old like that. And then with this gal, she looks a little bit closer in color to Saige, but she still looks like brighter and redder hair color wise than Saige does. Saige definitely has like the darkest, like brownal, that's a word, tones of all 3 dolls. Okay, I'm going to turn all 3 of them around and I'll give you a view from the front. Okay, I have them all turned around, and facial expression wise, basing whether Saige looks like Felicity, of course, this is my opinion, I think Felicity and Saige look like totally different dolls. I don't think that it's redundant to have them both in your collection. Obviously, because I have even the same doll in my collection, I don't think it's redundant because I have 2 Felicities. But here, because it just makes more sense because these are both Mattel. Felicity obviously doesn't have freckles like Saige, But even that they both have center parts and reddish hair, I think the eye color makes such a big difference, and just their facial expressions to me are so different. And then again, Saige you could always make into a historical doll if you wanted, just by changing her clothes and taking her hair down. Which I was thinking about dressing her kind of in Caroline's clothes and seeing what she looked like. My girl of the years, I kind of have more freedom with than my historicals usually don't become moderns, but my moderns can become historicals. I'm just different that way. And girl of the years can dress either. I've dressed them modern, like they're not their collection clothes, but I've never dressed them like a GOTY as a historical before, but I could start. Another thing that I'd like to mention about my Saige is I noticed her hair was kind of shedding a lot already, so I'm getting ready to take it down out of the rope braid and kind of just brush it out. It also has quite a few like little hairs, which is understandable with a rope braid that would already kind of be coming out. So I definitely do not think that her meat hairstyle is supposed to last, you know, for even like collectors like me that still like dress for their dolls. Maybe if you never took her out of the box, but I don't see like this rope braid staying in for that long. So I'm definitely going to take pictures of the braid, how they did it, so I can do it again myself eventually. But I'm really looking forward to just taking her hair down and just like brushing it out and seeing how she looks with it down. So anyway, that's kind of my rambling opinion, view, whatever you want to say of Saige. Of course, it's just my own opinion. You're entitled to have your own opinion. What else is there to say about you? I really, if you loved Saige, I would get her now. I wouldn't wait and then have to hunt her down on eBay. That's always my advice. Also, in terms of channel news, I met my 50 subscribers. I'm actually up to 61 now. So hopefully tomorrow or maybe the day after, I've been promising a contest. I'll have my contest up with the rules and everything. It's going to be a t-shirt from the American Girl Place, an exclusive that I'm going to give away. And it's probably going to be a contest where you have to comment on, and there'll be certain rules, like you'll have to have your parents' permission to give out your address, just the standard things. You have to be a subscriber, and I'm probably going to have a question that, or little thing to comment on to enter, something just really basic. But I just want to say thank you to everyone that's subscribed. I'm really honored to have 62, or I think it's subscribers up to now. Just for everyone, so they know, I usually, if you leave a thoughtful comment, I'm a teacher, so that's why I use those kind of words. If you leave a thoughtful comment, something that looks like you took some time when you typed it, I will usually try to respond to every comment I get. I can do that now because I don't have as many subscribers, and I just feel that I owe it to people that, you know, take the time to write about my videos. So I really try to comment to everyone that subscribes. Also, if you subscribe to me, I usually always subscribe back to you. With a few exceptions, if the person has 0 videos and 0 subscribers, I'm probably, you know, not going to subscribe back. But most everyone that subscribes loves Saige too. They have their own channels with videos. So definitely, if you're looking for more subs, sub me and I will sub you back, because it's a good way for me to find your channel too. A lot of channels I know I wouldn't have heard of if I hadn't subscribed to commented on videos. So that's why I really appreciate when people take the time to subscribe and take the time to comment. Okay, so I'll get off my soapbox about that. Just thank you to everybody. I really enjoyed all the birthday comments that I received. If you have any requests or comments, please leave them. I know I have coming up, people requested for me to do like an all my books video, and to show just kind of all the books and things I have. I have a bookcase. My doll room kind of has bags for my birthday all over it. But I have a bookcase full of AG books there, and I have more AG books upstairs in my bedroom bookcase as well. And more, like my mysteries are all on a shelf over there. So I'll be happy, and there's more up there, to do a book, kind of like all my books. And then I have a review. Someone wanted me to do a review of the Bitty Baby art and music table that's over there. So I have some couple reviews coming up too, and a review over the new Dolly Do things that they have at AG. So those are just some things to look forward to. I will talk to everybody later. Bye!